to the President's Cup final here at the HULA National Cup weekend. Niall McDermott here, joined by Martin Conroy. Martin, how's it going?
Not too bad now, Niall. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, we've got Killorglin here in yellow against Ballincollig in black. So the top teams Division 1 this year. Very closely contested games all year, so expect a close one here, Martin?
Yeah, just with what's happened with Ballincollig this week, a couple of injuries and a little bit of sickness running through the camp, but I'm sure as soon as they get into the run of the cup, everything will be fine.
Yeah, of course, Perry Trey's their Spanish player is missing his cam court, misses the turnaround jump shot. Very accomplished player, very secure ball handler, excellent spot up shooter. We'll miss him today, especially from the outside, Martin.
Yeah, but I think the thing for them on offense will be Cameron Clark to see if he can come up with anything like he did in the semi-final with his 39 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Where he was magnificent. And this guy on the ball now, Ronan O'Sullivan and Kieran O'Sullivan.
Very smart players.
Great players. Yeah. Some of the best over the last couple of years in Irish basketball and men's.
But of course, Killorglin probably the favourites as Jabuggies pulls down the rebound just because of their excellent form this year. They've only lost one game. I wonder who beat them, Martin.
I think IT Carlow.
That was my IT Carlow, yeah. Their only defeat this season. Obviously, it was a great result for you.
Yeah, it was comfortable for us in the end, but we played really, really well. And I think I'd said it all during the week that I thought we match up probably best against them in the league, and we did a great job.
In the office, that matter who's the better team. It's basketball's all about matchups sometimes, and that could maybe prove it. So, Kieran O'Sullivan pulls up in the break, and the Ronans use the work. Lovely move, lovely footwork. And it drops, the first punch on the board, and he goes back to court. He back into the court shouting, he can't guard me, he can't guard me. So let's see if we see more isolation plays for Ronan.
Yeah, if Ronan gets going now, he's going to be a hard man to stop. The only thing is he is carrying that little bit of a wrist injury on his right hand. So
that's been bottom out for over a year. That's right, just sort of haven't settled properly,
If you remember varsities a couple of years ago, it was kind of at him as well,
Yeah.
So, but he's a tough cookie, and this is a cup final.
Exactly, yeah, no. There's no chance he was going to miss this game. Another O'Sullivan, Kieran again, a smart post move.
What I love about Kieran is the simple things he does. He just gets people off their feet. He makes things so simple for himself.
But there's a danger man for Killorglin. Dan the man, he had a fantastic semi-final. Was really unstoppable, had some huge 3-pointers, but he was all over the court, rebounds, both ends, playing good defense, lots of energy.
Yeah, he was super against us as well. He played really, really well. We contained everybody else, which was the big thing for us. And the man who's going to inbound the ball is going to be huge for Killorglin today, and that's Kevin Gray. They've got to make sure to keep him quiet now as well as Jacobitis.
Down there on the ball, Jacobitis, he was in the Lithuanian under-20 team, I do believe, and he had a serious knee injury. Kevin Gray from deep, and it's good! Kevin Gray, of course, a phenomenal year for, a bit of afters, Ronan O'Sullivan. Kevin Gray getting into here, a bit of talking. Ronan O'Sullivan on a considerable height event this year, but Kevin Gray wasn't for backing down.
Kev's not going to back down from anybody.
No way.
And Ronan will talk his talk, he'll do his thing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting as well.
And again, he goes ISO in the post, one-on-one. This time it's short. Jack Kelly crashed the boards, but Gray pulls up again in the break. 2 for 2! And the crowd loves it. Kevin Gray had an excellent year here 2 years ago. He had a very serious Achilles injury. I think this year maybe the slow start of the year when he's come back, lost a bit of his explosiveness, but you can see now in the past few games I've seen him, he's really back to form, fantastic talent. Yeah,
he's definitely back at it now, and he's a real team leader for them as well. And, if he keeps shooting the ball like that, we're going to have a fun day.
Yeah. Ewan Weldon there pulls up, long. Sorry, Dylan Clark, sorry. Gray's looking for it again. Heat check maybe, goes to the basket this time, and Cameron Clark blocks it. Sparks the fast break, and he's going to pull up for one himself. And it's good! We could have a good one here. Americans, both teams getting involved now.
I really like Cameron Clark. I think he's a super player.
He's a good team player too. He's not always looking for his own shot.
Absolutely,
offense, that's sometimes what you want.
Sometimes he doesn't play defense as hard as you probably want him to if you were coaching him. He won't rebound an awful lot, but what he does offensively is unbelievable, and he's capable of it in every game because they find it hard to match up against him. To get a defensive match against him.
Here we see Kieran O'Sullivan getting an early break. Jimmy Puha coming into the game. Know Jimmy very well, played for LIT last year. Number 13 there. I do still believe he has a number 13 blue LIT jersey and shorts, which he denies.
Want to be getting that back now?
Yeah, he's waiting his highlight tape. He's not getting his highlight tape until I get my jersey. But Jimmy, very athletic, fast player. Cameron pulls up again. This one's a bit long. Rebound pulled down by Bogdanovic.
Yeah. He did a bit of damage against us until he got in foul trouble. He got on 4 fouls in about 12 minutes against us.
Nice crossover and drive and cut long on the floater. Corkley pushes the ball. Great one-handed pass to Jimmy Puha. Frenchman drives and gets fouled. Jimmy, very athletic, very fast player. Sometimes he's too fast for himself, out of control, but very athletic. Nice baseline drive here and draws the contact.
Yeah, like, and they're the kind of silly fouls that Bogdanovic shouldn't be picking up. You know what I mean? There's no need for that there.
Game paused here as Jimmy's got his necklace on. Classic Jimmy.
If you see Bogdanovic, like 4.5 minutes, he's 2 fouls already.
Yeah, 2 fouls already. Yeah, and he's, you know, if he can get going, that'll be huge for Ballincollig, because he's by far the tallest player on the court. Bruno Sullivan going to the post again. Nice left-handed finish. Ian O'Loughlin the game for Killorglin. Ian O'Loughlin, the league-out specialist, as like to call him, although he doesn't like that tag.
Nah, he can shoot the ball too. He's
a great player. He's a really clever player too. Great passer, very underrated passer, Ian. You know, very good team player. Barkley for free in the wing. It's long, but Jimmy gets the rebound. Oh, I had 2 pairs of feet there, but the referees, they say it's incidental contact.
Yeah, it must be an action towards the ball, isn't that it?
Yeah.
Dylan, you'd expect Dylan to make that.
First time out of the game there. The man at the Killorglin lead by with them slimmest of margins, 6 points to 5. Folks, just to mention, there's a slight technical issue at the minute. The scoreboard isn't linking up, so we'll get it back on screen as soon as possible. For anyone who joined late, Killorglin are currently up by a single point. As Kevin Gray goes to the basket. Yeah, Hart pulls down the rebound, head up in the fast break. Slows it down. Organized man defense, ball screen. Oh! Deflection off the head of Court there, I think, so it's Killorglin ball.
Yeah, Jakubaitis got a hand on it and then it just hit off Dylan on the way out.
Kieran Sullivan back into the game for Ballincollig. Strong drive, good defense, but better offense, and it drops.
But this is something that we saw in the semi-final from Kieran Senior O'Sullivan on the bench for Ballincollig, that he got quick subs in now.
Yeah, lovely take there by Dylan Corkley. Took the contact, smooth finish. Teams go back and forward, exchanging the lead. Killorglin up by 2, or sorry, by 1, sorry. 8 points to 7. 4 minutes to go. Vitus goes for free, it's short. Kieran Sullivan pushing the ball. Cam feeds the post, the Ronan cut. Baseline pass, but deflected off Ian O'Loughlin's foot with 15 seconds on shot clock.
Sports foul guy nearly got taken out there with that one, Nyler.
Could be an expensive camera damage here. Number 12 for Killorglin, Owen O'Sullivan into the game. Can't going to work on the small. Kevin Gray in the post and gets the finish. Made the most of that matchup.
Yeah, he's just too strong for Kev there, I'm afraid. You know, he's definitely going to be looking for that as much as he can if Kev's going to stay on him.
Yeah. Horn set here from Killorglin. Rackets go drives. This turnover. Kieran Sullivan, ball in his hands. Come down the sideline. Great passer. Out to Cam Clark. Pull up, the free throw line is off. Dara Jones with the rebound. Dara Jones, excellent rebound for Killorglin. You know, does a lot of unsung things for Killorglin. Gets rebounds, hits screens, hits open shots. You know, very important player for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, just we call it the donkey work, isn't that it, Niall? Yeah. You know, definitely gets at that.
Kicks out to Gray for another 3-pointer. This one's long.
That's probably a little bit too far out, even for Kev. That's where you used to shoot from, Niall.
Exactly, that's sort of Niall range. Kieran O'Sullivan range too. Kieran O'Sullivan's the man that can shoot. You don't want to leave him too much space. That one's off, and it's been a very sort of scrappy start of the game. You know, shots, some open shots aren't falling. There's Jimmy Hua, the French resistance, goes full court for the layup, and that's what Jimmy will give you. Plays the passing lanes, looks for steals, you know, very athletic player. Dangerous in open court.
It's be interesting to see the matchup with Kieran and Ian now. Kind of falling back.
Yeah. Ballincollig in the zone here, is it?
It looks like a matchup zone.
It's a matchup zone, it's a matchup zone, yeah. Kieran finds the ball again, he's going to pull up, no, hits the camera on. Rush screen. Into the post footwork. Hand off to Killorglin, he's going to attack. Pull up is good, and Ballincollig going a bit of a money run here. They're taking the lead and up by 5 points, 13 points to 8, 1 minute 40 on the clock.
Now Dylan's going to be important for them as well. A young man, you know, if he can get himself going.
Yeah.
We know he can shoot the ball. We saw it at Fresher. I don't know if you saw it at Freshers. I saw it at Freshers this year. He's a fabulous player.
Yeah, I've seen.
See this off the here now.
Yeah.
Comes off the screen.
Just nice pull-up, soft touch. Very composed for a young player.
Again, some substitutions coming in for Ballincollig.
Yeah. Daniel O'Sullivan enters the game for the first time. Along with Jack Kelly, makes a reappearance. I see Paul Keller down there, currently reviewing the video of the last game. Game's not over half an hour, and he's looking in the back there. Did you watch that game? It was a fantastic game.
Yeah, definitely watched that game. It was a brilliant game of basketball.
Yeah, it was sometimes scrappy and frenetic, but it was just exciting from start to finish, you know.
Yeah, the kids really belied their years, didn't they, when they were on the floor? Some of them, great game to watch.
Great young players on both teams there. Could have went either way, but below got the win, got the cup.
Big J, first one for Big J.
Yeah, congratulations to Jay, colleague of mine. It's great. And Colin Murray coming into the game here, replacing Jimmy.
He's like Kieran has nearly got, I think he's got 5 or 6 players in already.
Yeah, exactly. He's keeping the guys fresh.
Yeah.
That could maybe pay dividends in the fourth quarter.
That's it, and that's exactly what he did in the semi-final.
Yeah, Killorglin here, you know, we're a tight rotation so far. Bogdanovich is back into the game for them, replacing Ian O'Loughlin.
Yeah, if I were Ballincollig, that's who I'd be going at now. See if he can pick up another one, get him sitting down again, you know?
Yeah, if he gets 3 fouls in the first quarter, that's going to... Kevin Gray calling for the ball. He's calling for horns, but they don't run it yet. Dara Jones, nice pump fake. Skip out. Just off, Robin Sullivan, and what we got there? A foul off the ball, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a little push there just on the rebound from Dan O'Sullivan. Looked like he might have got away with it, but Marius was eagle-eyed as usual.
Bogdanovich in the post. Turn around, hook shot's not good. Great rebound for Kelly. Colin Murray. That's all, advances the ball to Kieran Sullivan.
When Bogdanovich is in there, like Jack Kelly is so important, he has to make sure that he gets his rebounds and doesn't give second opportunities to Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, I don't think he's got the best back to the basket game, but he's very dangerous on offensive boards and the putbacks, you know.
Absolutely.
Kieran Sullivan pulls back for the free. Front of rim. Dara Jones on a crucial rebound. Hands it off to Kevin Gray.
When we played against him, we tried to keep him up around the elbow and around the free throw line.
Yeah, exactly.
Make him shoot, you know. Yeah. Then he hit 1 or 2, and what do we know?
Sometimes you guys love that, you know. Kevin Gray, Kieran Sullivan inside. Good post defense. Dan O'Sullivan advances the ball. Kieran, great fast break. Pass the ball to Colin Murray. And
Murray.
I love it. O'Sullivan and Murray flexing. Welcome to the gun show.
Here we go.
Great pass break, Dan Sullivan. Great one-touch pass.
Great
and the finish. And then the flex.
There you go.
Colin Murray loves it. As Ronan O'Sullivan enters the game.
Kieran O'Sullivan looking to come out as well. I know for a fact I was talking to Kieran's dad. He's just out of his sick bed. He's been there since Tuesday, Wednesday. So again, it's kind of like Ronan. He's not going to allow a bit of sickness to make him miss a cup final.
Looking a bit tired, getting out of water on board. Alex Chandler into the game. Colin Murray looking to complete this 3-point play, and he does. Bit of full court 1-2-2 press here from Ballincollig. Nearly get turnover. At the end of the quarter, Ballincollig in control, 16 points to 9. Join us again in 1 minute time. Welcome back to action. Killorglin really haven't got going that first quarter, Martin. They didn't get their offense really going, apart from those 2 early threes by Kevin Gray. I haven't seen much else.
Yeah, like I don't. Yakubitis I think has 2 points. Kevin Gray is 6. It's a 9-point quarter, which is something you would definitely not have seen from Killorglin at any stage this year. Even though we held them to 9 in the third, just throwing that out there.
Just throwing them
but that's the difference sometimes in games. But the fact that it's so early is going to give them time to come back into it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, they're not panic. They're experienced team. They're fantastic records. It's 14-1 this year or whatever. All competition 15-1. But then it was open shot there. Oh no. Keane Clark is another one, but it's a 10-point lead for Ballincollig.
Not the prettiest thing in the world.
No, it's not like so smooth, but if it hits it, holds it at the top, but
there's
goes in.
No pictures on the score sheet. That would have said.
Not sure, I think I got confused there in the Killorglin offense. Players pulled it for free, and there
he goes.
You don't want to let that man get going. Maybe that one shot's all I needed to get him going. 19-12. 1 minute gone in the third quarter. Keane Clark was behind the back, pulls up. Off the run. Sure was the shot that.
No, it was a poor shot to take there,
So we're in the shot clock,
And Kev had done enough to keep him, a little bit further away from the basket. Tries to jump on that one too.
Good rebound by Kieran O'Sullivan. Got his 2 minutes rest, now he's back in the game. Kelly.
The thing I like about Kieran is that, a good player will always have time. He just seems to have that extra half a second every time he has the ball.
What a catch and tax, draws the foul. He continues his impressive play in this game.
And that's what they've got to do on Declan as well. If you got a bigger man going at him, let him go at him. Let him go to the hole and Declan foul him,
Clark pulls up again from mid-range. This one's long. Down with the rebound. Let's see what Killorglin will try and run here. High pick and roll. Oh. A bit long to pass. Oh, he pulls it anyway. That one was long. I didn't really get a clean catch there. It wasn't a great shot. It was a long two as well. It was not a good shot. But Kieran sold over free. And it's off. Great rebound. Dara Jones leads the fast break. We dish up the reverse finish. It's too much on it. So he gets the rebound and puts it on. He's looking for the foul. He didn't get it, but that He's really putting his stamp in the game now. That's 5 points.
Yeah, he's getting going now, yeah. He's a good player now. You know, you're not going to keep a good player quiet for long.
And like he wasn't an import they brought on. He just walked into the gym one day and said, yo, fancy playing basketball. Fantastic. Pick up for them. Good defense by Declan Wall. Palmer hands it off. Got too much in the shot from Kelly. And all you in for Dara Jones.
Yeah, like Killorglin have definitely stepped up their intensity on defense. They're making it a little bit harder for Ballincollig to get their shots away, making the shots tougher on them.
Pick and roll, basketball. There's the Wall, pass back, and a finish, and they're back in this game. Kieran Sullivan still not get called timeout. It's a 3-point game. Ballincollig 19, Killorglin 16. 6 minutes 40 on the clock. Ruben Sullivan going to work. That's Colin Murray. Penetrates, almost loses the handle, gets it back to Sullivan. Shimmy, shake, spin, gets blocked by Bogdanovic, but gets it back. Hook shot is off. Killorglin is wrestling the ball, got a jump ball here. And that's going to be a Killorglin ball, I do believe. As Dylan Corkley and Daniel Sullivan come back into the game. You can see Kieran Sullivan there.
Yeah, as he comes off the floor, he just looks drained, doesn't he?
He's playing like sort of 3-4 minute bursts.
Yeah, timeout coming.
Timeout called. Ballincollig up by 3. Join us back at 1 minute. PM, we've got a fantastic matchup with all Dublin clash. UCD Marion against Temple Oak, Black Amber Temple Oak. Should be a fantastic final, Martin.
Yeah, again, that's not one you want to pick on. I know that UCD have beaten Temple Oak twice this year, but you know yourself with the experience that Temple Oak have, that anything can happen in that game.
That was a fantastic play by Dara Jones. Excellent pump fake, ball high above his head, got a defender off the ground, then drove, smooth floater shot, and Killorglin now put their stamp in this game, come back with a run, close it, lead to 1 point. I think it's a 9-0 run for Killorglin possibly.
Yeah, you know, and Dara's one of those kind of unsung heroes kind of guys, you know, he just does his thing and gets on with it, you know. That's a good drive.
Yeah, great block by Donovic, yeah, he just...
For 1 second on the shot clock now.
Dara just makes smart plays, you know. Donovic says, not today.
Who's going to take this shot now? 1 second.
I say it's going to Cam Clark. I think it's open. No,
maybe Kieran.
Kieran. Hook shot from the 3-point line's off. I thought had it went in. Yeah, Ballincollig
wasn't far away either.
Yeah, it wasn't. They struggled in the second quarter to score. Ballincollig gets a great. Oh, blocked by the backboard, gets it back, and it goes in. And Killorglin retain the lead. 2019 went down 10 points. They did not panic, and now they're in the lead with 5 minutes to go.
As coaches who say defense leads to offense, and definitely Killorglin's defense has been a lot better in the last few minutes.
Yeah, Kieran pulls it from the elbow. It's in and out. Kieran maybe just feeling the effects of that flu. That's a great drag. Get blocked by Clark. Dylan Corker on the ball. Advancing it. There's 3 men with him. Kieran inside to Clark. Oh, but too much on it. But Rona Sullivan's ball. Great pass by O'Sullivan. The other Sullivan. And he finishes off inside. He was going to miss that one. Ballincollig back on front with another lead change. Colin Murray's on his feet on the bench. He loves it.
Oh, Killorglin had 6 men on the floor there for a second.
Oh, almost technical foul. Ian O'Loughlin was eager to get in the game. Post entry, good double team. Ballincollig digs down. Bogdanovich gets up the rebound and draws the foul.
Ballincollig did a great job when he brought it low just to get in on it. You can see it here. As soon as he brings it down low, they get in on the ball.
They try and keep the ball high.
And when the rebound comes here, there's...
Didn't see much of a foul there, but...
Not a lot in that.
Yeah, didn't see much. I think it was on Dan O'Sullivan.
It's 2 on Dan if it was.
Yeah. To the Lord Dan. Inside to Bogdanovich. Looks over his shoulder, turns around, puts it up, that's off. See that? That's the shot you want to give him. He's back away from the rim.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Oh, nice crosser by Killorglin, drives into Killorglin. Too much on it.
Keane did a great job to stay basket side there, just making it a harder shot.
Keane in a fantastic game in the semi-final. Came off the bench, it was really probably the glue guy for them. Did a lot better around. Good passing, good scoring, good fast break. Dara Jones looks to bank it in. And Solomon pulls in the board. Bogdanovich said that was a push off. Solomon to Clark. Oh, maybe it should have been one more, but it's good. He says no.
There you go. Baby Moses, I believe.
Baby Moses?
Baby Moses on Twitter.
Right. I don't know what I mean that is.
No idea.
Ballincollig find him in the basket. Oh, Bogdanovich from free. That's not really his game. O'Sullivan rebound, pulls it up. 2-man win, slows it down. Hands off to O'Sullivan. Too many O'Sullivans on the court. O'Sullivan to O'Sullivan again. And to Clark in the post. Let's see if he goes to work. And it's good. It's hard for Keane to contest that. Just Keane's got the size advantage. He's nodding his head. He's talking to himself saying, yeah. He's saying, I'm the man. I'm the man. Ballincollig back in front. 26-20. 3 minutes to go to the half. Welcome back here to the arena. Ballincollig up by 6 points. We're still trying to get that scoreboard issue fixed. 3 minutes to go. French assistant Jimmy Puja is back into the game.
Cameron Clark came big for Ballincollig there the last couple of offenses.
It's good when sort of the offense breaks down your players to give the ball and then go isolation, you know, and you can sometimes do that. You want to rely on it, but it's good for Billy. Jimmy on the ball.
Great D from Dylan Corkery there.
Yeah. Great fast break, nice Euro step. And it's in for Rowan O'Sullivan. Smooth move by the big man.
The step deserved the roll, I think, on that one.
1-2-2 press here from Ballincollig. Just trying to control tempo this game. Drops back on the man defense, is it? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a kind of a matchup, yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to go from like a zone pressing to a man defense, but
very hard.
They're going to try it anyway.
The concentration levels have to be, right up there.
Great communication once you get back. Cam Clark advances, he's going to go for it again. He's going to hand off to O'Sullivan. Probes to Killorglin. Galler, nice extra step. And it's good.
What a
smooth finish from young Killorglin. And now it's a 10-point lead again. Of course, Killorglin already 10 points down early in this game. Came right back and took a lead. Can they do it again? Go back and said, of course we can. Because he can't stop me. He goes baseline. It's tough. It's such a tough guard because he can shoot that free. He's strong on the drive. He can finish at the rim.
Yeah, well,
you just play him honest, you know. Keane
Sure.
free is
there
good.
You go.
High points to the bench and pumps his fist, says, this is going to be my flu game. If Michael Jordan can do it, why can't I? But O'Loughlin's open for free, short. Ronan Sullivan rebounds. Thought about the outlet pass, but plays it safe. You were saying, Martin, sorry about...
Kieran Senior talked about Jacobaitis and not giving him that, baseline drive that he likes for that shot, and they've got to make sure to take that away from him. Force him to shoot different shots than that,
Yeah. I know in the semi-final, his 3-point was excellent, but sometimes it's better than giving him. Oh, and that could be.
He's gone now.
Yeah, he could be gone.
He's got to go.
Ronan O'Sullivan had him high, and he reacted. But we'll see it again in the monitor. But this could be an ejection. We'll see it in the monitor here, Martin.
Yeah, referees are going to go talk about this one, I'm sure.
So this could be huge. Ronan had him hard.
Yeah, tough foul. Yeah.
And I don't know, it was like you couldn't tell by the camera angle was it a push or a punch, but I think it might have been an unsportsmanlike foul by Ronan first, and then possibly, or just a tough foul, and then after that, it depends. Was it a push or a punch? If that was a punch, that's him out of the game. If it was a push, it could be unsportsmanlike,
See Peter Collins saying that he looked like Peter was saying he was using his fist.
Yeah. So we're about to find out what the referees decide. This is a big huge goal. Yeah, unsportsmanlike Ronan Sullivan. Double unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that's fair enough. They're just going to, equal it off there, and let's go again, guys. And
now they're talking. Keane Clark's talking to Jacobaitis. And Ronan Sullivan's talking to the bench there. I think I'm not going to repeat what he said, but it wasn't very complimentary.
I love Ronan. I think he's a great player, but I do think sometimes he can, he can lose it a little bit. He's got to be able to control himself, especially in a game like this. It's too important for him not to. For his teammates.
Yeah.
This is where Kieran or one of the older guys just got to grab him and say, just settle down, get yourself back in the game.
Yeah. So it's double and sportsmanlike here. So it's going to be 2 shots. The first one was Ronan O'Sullivan. Yeah. So it's going to be 2 for.
2 for that, and then the other cancels each other out, surely,
So who gets the ball back? It's going to be who fouled first. It was someone from the referee. Killorglin
and
first.
We think we know everything, don't we?
Yeah, it's a Ballincollig ball because
or was it and 1?
Oh, it was 1. Let's see, was it a shooting foul as well?
It was a shooting foul. It was definitely a shooting foul.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going here.
Yeah, Marius is going to.
Yeah, I think the referees aren't too sure here either what's going on.
So is there a rule in FIBA that all, it's something I kind of remember, all free throws must be attempted? Is that not right?
You're asking me about the rules, Martin. Like that's ambitious of me. Actually, the game, National League game last week, Fab Plus against Meteors, there was a 5-minute delay in the 4th quarter where the referees Googled the rules. First time I've seen that. There was a timeout called by Fab Plus in the last 20 seconds. And then Meteors called timeout subsequently, and the question was, were Meteors allowed to advance the ball even though Fab Plus called timeout first? The answer was yes, but it took them 5 minutes. Yeah. But at the start it was critical, but I suppose...
why is it only 1 shot each?
No, they're getting 2 shots. I don't know what's going on.
Well, why did Jacobaitis only get 1 shot?
I have no idea.
Did the score go in? I can't remember.
I don't think it did. I don't understand what happened there. Maybe someone can tweet us, try and let us know what's going on.
Tweet Niall.
Yeah, tweet at Nizza. Let us know what are the rules of basketball. And again, with an hour stoppage here.
Yeah, they're asking. The table is asking, is it a jump ball so they can switch the possession arrow?
Yeah.
So, wow.
This is a big stoppage here. Interesting to see if there's any effect on the game. Only 1 minute to go to the half, so we'll see if.
Okay, they seem to be happy enough now.
Linda's warning, Jacobaitis, any more chat, you're going to get tea. He said something to Colin Murray there. And this one's getting feisty. It's going to be an exciting second half.
Cup final. Killorglin can't be happy with just 24 points in the first half now.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. They're used to scoring like twice that. Nearly lost it with advance the wall. O'Sullivan, D. Murray. Good patience.
Yeah, that was well done by Colin there.
Yeah, let him rush it. O'Sullivan. Kieran for free, and it's short. Oh, great hustle by Colin Murray. Digs it out.
Fantastic.
Great stuff. One of the smallest men in the court. Pulls out the board. Ballincollig better spacing here. They're clumped in one area.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Turn around.
Gotta shoot it.
Oh, just off the run. Great rebound by Dara Jones. 20 seconds to go. No shot clock. Killorglin going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Maybe Kevin Gray's looking for an isolation play here. Possibly a high pick and roll. Yeah, high pick and roll. Clear out. Let's see. But Houston Rockets basketball.
Go off his feet, yeah.
Step back, pull up. Oh, look at the free. Doesn't get it. Lundis is get up off the ground.
One. Kieran O'Sullivan.
And it's short. Half-time score here in the arena. Ballincollig 33 points to Killorglin's 24. Join us again for 10 minutes for what's sure to be an exciting second half of this game.
Stick one, stick one, stick one, stick one, stick one, stick one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick one, stick one, stick one, stick one, stick one. Noise across everything, yeah? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you go directly left, it clears it all up. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the second half of this feisty President's Cup final. Glad to say we have the scoreboard back on the screen. And I'm joined here by IT Carlow coach Martin Conroy. Martin, what do you expect to see in the second half?
I expect to see a lot more offense from Killorglin. You know, 24 points in the first half of the game. They're not going to be happy with that. You need to get the ball in the hands of Jacobitis, get him going to the basket. You know, Kevin Gray from outside, you know, they need to get going. There's no rhythm to their game. There's Declan Wall giving him a head start.
Yeah, veteran move there. I'll leave me a hat if Killorglin don't score more than 24 points in the second half. But we'll have to stop Ballincollig also. Both teams the same 10 players at the start of the game. Dar Jones another rebound. Past the wall. Pulls up for free. It's short, but Jaguars chases it down.
I can't believe that Ian McLaughlin doesn't see more of the floor in this game. I mean, this is a game that's made for him.
Yeah, it was. Scrappy games against you, he'll come up with scrappy layups, had open shots, play good defense. So we'll see what part he'll play in the second half. I know we missed some time. Congratulations, they had a newborn child, but Djokovic with a steal is going to be a dunk, is it? Yes, sir. Gets the crowd on their feet. 7-point game. Killorglin with a big start the second half. They're fired up for this. Maybe cutting Djokovic across the head wasn't the best move. Got him fired. Oh, great pass by Ronan O'Sullivan.
Wow.
When you have a post player make a pass, the guy makes basketball so much easier. You know, just drives baseline, wrap around pass. That's a point guard pass from your.
But he gets the ball outside the court, so it's impossible to intercept. You know, brilliant pass.
Don wins the back down, spins. Nice pass himself.
There he goes, baseline again.
Yeah, and Djokovic again. He loves in that baseline sometimes. There's a lot of damage.
I don't think Dylan is the answer for him either. You know, he's just a little bit too small for him.
Yeah. Oh, but Cameron's having a big game, and he's another three-pointer. Puts the lead back to 10 points, and he says to the fans, get on your feet. And the star of the show.
Dylan's trying to front Jacobitis now. That's going to be...
Dylan Corker with a block. He doesn't agree with the call. London says...
He did it the right way.
Hands, but he blocked him with the body. Let's see the replay. Handoff. Well, that's the three-pointer. That's just hard to stop.
Yeah, like Ronan helped, you know, creating the separation, and then it's, you know, a big three-point shot from Cam.
Kieran O'Sullivan, earlier rest. I think he's just gassed again. I mentioned Kieran's been sick all week. So he's playing in short spurts here, just trying to keep his energy.
He's having an issue with his shoe as well. Like, he's been at that late for the last 2 or 3 minutes there. He kind of slipped over when he lost the possession of that pass down, or that ball down there.
Yeah. New sheets for Kieran, please.
I'm sure Francis will dig in there.
Sort them out, yeah. Second one made by Wall. That's a 9-point game.
Still a little bit of afters going on here in Nyler.
Oh yeah, this is a feisty game. I was going to say Killorglin are not going down with a fight, but I don't mean that literally. Great hustle ever. That's kind of about, we're always talking about that man because he's just all over the court. He just doesn't stop both ends. He just flies about. You know.
He's the kind of player that we'd all love, isn't he?
Yeah, unlimited energy. Just call for the point there, but sometimes with 2 Keane. He is the top scorer for Killorglin with 13 points. Cam Clark has 19 for Ballincollig, leading the way as Kieran enters the game again. Jason Jack Kelly.
And he's good at cleaning the floor as well.
He can do it all. So let's see if the Cork boys can runs on from this side of bounds. Let's see what Jonas Sullivan is drawing up. Down screen for the American Cam. And post entry. Get deflected.
Yeah, Dick Wall got a finger on that, I think.
Just enough. Reads the defense, penetrates, kicks to Dar Jones, who pump fakes, drives. I think he was blocked there by Dylan Cork. Like Dylan for his size, that's his second block. Great steal by Dokovic. And McDonald's in. Dokovic punches there, does a spin.
Yeah, when you get Bogdanovic that close to the basket, he is good. You know, he's not going to miss him there.
Nice soft touch. 7-point game, but
Dan O'Sullivan.
Yeah. Just slow 2 steps, uses his strength, gets right to the front of the rim. Soft kiss off the glass, and it's back in a 9-point game.
Reeling in the years in that one.
Ball reversal. Douglas pulls up from deep, and it's good. You don't want to give him space. He came to play in the second half. The 16th point of the game.
He seems to create his own space now. Like, you watch it here, you know. He just stepped away from Cam Clark.
Yeah,
just enough to get that shot away, you know.
I think some players too, they're scared to get too close to him because they know that first step they can get to the rim and finish. So sometimes, you know, that just gets some extra space he needs to get that shot off. He also shoots the ball very high and leans back, so it's a hard shot to contest. Hand off here up top to Sullivan's. Foot's on the line, it's going to be 2 off the rim, so it's a 0. Kevin Gray. Screen, Dar Jones. For the back door. Oh, he wanted it. He thought it was on. Kevin Gray drive, kicks the Declan Wall. Point guard to point guard. Good take by Jones. Off the rim. Let's scrap again here.
Again, good secured rebound by Kieran O'Sullivan.
He's on top. Drives. Hand up. Pass to O'Sullivan in the post. You're not going to back down Djokovic in the wing, but he's going to try it anyway. Turn around, fade away. Kieran can hit that. It's a tough shot to make, but we've seen him make it for so many years.
Yeah, well, like, the size of Jakovitis, you know, I mean, he's just too big. Kieran, probably, you know, he's very intelligent as a basketball player, as we know, but that probably wasn't one of his better moves.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Got a timeout coming.
Timeout for Ballincollig as they lead by 6 points. Almost halfway through the third quarter. Join us here in a minute for the end of this game. Welcome back here to the National Arena for this feisty President's Cup final. We've already seen a bit of argy-bargy inside. It's been a closely contested, scrappy game. Ballincollig have a 6-point lead here in the third quarter. But it's a Killorglin ball as they inbound the baseline. Look for that screen and winner action inside the post. Bogdanovic puts the spin on and gets the soft finish. When he's in around the new charge circle, it's usually 2 points.
Yeah, again, like, I mean, have they got the right man on him in Cam Clark? Surely I don't think he's, big enough either. Oh, what a pass, Ronan O'Sullivan.
Oh, Dan could have finished off, but that was shot taking a soft bounce pass. Dragwa's going to run here, Euro step, left hand finish is off the rim. Darzone's crest doesn't get it. Dan O'Sullivan on the break. Pulls up. Ronan O'Sullivan, reversal by Jimmy Puha. Nice passing by Ballincollig. Inside, O'Sullivan goes up and draws the foul. 2 shots will be going to the line.
Dara Jones that time, I think, got his hand in.
Yeah, caught his hand in the cookie jar. We'll see it here now. Nice pass by Ballincollig. Moves on, hits and just, not sure if it couldn't really see there in that replay, but the ref spotted it. Dan O'Sullivan goes to the bench as Colin Murray goes back into the game.
And that could be a big thing towards the end of the fourth quarter. Ballincollig have definitely rested their team a lot more than Killorglin have. I think Killorglin have only gone twice to the bench.
Yeah, like those 5 guys that would have played a lot of minutes. Ronan hit the first one.
And that's what happened when we played them as well. We got them down the fourth quarter. We were able to rest guys all the way through. And we hurt them down in the last quarter.
Surprising because there's some very talented young players. They won the Ballincollig last year, but they played against us and they were beating us handy. When the young players came on, I was very impressed how they moved the ball, had different shots. But coach obviously Ignis trusts his main guys.
Like, we can all trust our main guys, but sometimes those kids need a. Whoa, what a block!
He turns around and waves the finger and says, O'Sullivan on the break. Jimmy crossover.
There you go. And just going back to the kids on the bench, like, sure, you got to get those kids into these games, give them the experience of it. You can get them in second, third quarter, get them some minutes on the floor and still give your guys a rest, give yourself a better chance. I know they're trailing in the game, but you got to trust them if they're on your bench.
Yeah. Unicorn pulls back, spins back to his left hand, just that's short. Scramble ball, Dar Jones comes up with it, Javak's going to the basket, he's going to Euro stepping in straight through the middle. Maybe in a block by Jimmy Puha. Jaguars out of the play now. It's going to be Jimmy's going to the rim. He's not going to stop. Left hand.
Whoa,
is good.
what a finish!
Oh la la! Jimmy Puha with a French lefty finish. Where was that when you played PLYT, Jimmy? Didn't see much of that.
You're all right. You got my man Chaz up there now.
All right. Yeah. Doing the business. Drives in the middle. Goes up short of the ring. Now the ball. That's going to stay there. The Oregon ball. Ronan O'Sullivan's not impressed. He thought it was Ballincollig ball.
Watch this again here. Jacobita's going to the basket.
Great block by Jimmy.
Great block by Jimmy. And then Jimmy runs the floor.
Yeah, that's what they can do. Finish a spurt, Okay,
timeout.
So timeout called. Join us again in a minute. Okay, back here at the 7-point game. So we're going to cut on that lead, but Jimmy Puha did it on both ends there. Tight block and a lovely left hand with goes to finish, reverse. Oh, nice. Kevin Moon play. Kevin Gray, smallest man, that courts up the rebound and puts it back in. We have a 5-point game here.
Showed great strength there, taking that rebound and going back up inside the forest, as you call it. Great finish from Kev.
Drives baseline, finds Ronan O'Sullivan, steps into the shooting range. So that's off left. Oh, Keane Howard box, Kevin Gray there. Palmer is up the ball. He's going to drive the whole way. Get tipped away by Declan Wall.
See Cam Clark setting himself up outside there, and Colin just didn't see him.
Dylan Corkley about to come back into the game here. Who's going to replace Colin Murray?
Dylan's had a good game.
Oh, very good, yeah. He's had a bit of everything. You know, he's shot the ball, he's got to the basket and scored for some good defense. Jan Clark off the background. Kevin Gray brings the advance to the ball before. Slips the screen, goes into the low post. The damage back and down to Sullivan. Goes spin middle, it goes up, and it's off, but he tips it back in. And it's a one possession game.
He's keeping his team in this game right now. He's had 6 out of the last 8 points, doing really, really well on the boards.
He's really having a great game now. They're quiet in the first half, some foul trouble, but he's coming to. And this is a single possession game. It's a big possession here, Ballincollig. From deep, it's off. And Killorglin get the rebound, Declan Wall advances the ball. Goes to the rim, passes it off. And it's that man again, Bogdanovic.
You've got to get him away from the basket now. If they don't get him away from the basket, he's going to hurt them real bad.
He's now on 10 points and 9 rebounds, working on a double-double. Gallagher pulls up with a tough shot, and it's short.
And it's, shot selection. I mean, that's not a good shot to take right now.
Especially whenever, Killorglin on a run, you want to try and score it. So, Kelly back in the game, giving Rooney and Sullivan a rest.
Is the shot taken after maybe 4 or 5 seconds of a shot clock?
Yeah.
When you need to settle down and get your team, into a set offense.
That's a shot you can get at any stage of the game, You see Ian McLaughlin on the bench there, on his feet, he's bursting again into this game. Oh, shot fake, gets to the run. And finish. And Killorglin are back in the lead. Twice this game they've been down by 10 points, and twice they come back to take the lead. This time, can they hold on to it? Jimmy with a crossover. Up to Kieran. Tries right. And that might almost avoid a bit of acting there. They said in the last game it is Oscar season.
It is, but he did extend his arm.
He still extended his arms out, so.
He knows it himself when he's coming back down the floor.
Yeah, I know. Dragobitis is cleaning the floor again.
Great move. Strong. Jack Kelly couldn't stop him as he finishes over.
Yeah.
They're letting this Killorglin crowd get right in it here now.
That's again,
Yeah, he definitely extended.
I still think he's sold a bit, but you got to do that sometimes, Speaking of a movie fan, Martin, Oscar season, do you have any tips for the big Irish connection, of course, with Saoirse Ronan and Lady Bird up on Oscar? And we also have Martin McDonough wrote 3 Billboards, Missouri.
I'd like to see that. I'm hearing a lot about that movie, so that's one I'm definitely going to get to see.
My Oscar favourite is Get Out. Hope that one's great.
Great film.
Great film.
I watched it.
It's great. Really intelligent. Top art comedy. It's great. Okay, back to basketball. You can join our movie podcast later. We'll be putting that online. Right to left crossover. Great baseline pass. And Dara Jones. And they're up by 3 points. 48-45. The Killorglin fans are loving it.
They've done a great job. They've just chipped away at it. They've scored 24 points in this quarter. It's what they did in the whole of the first half.
Kieran Sullivan's open for 3 and he sinks
it. There you go.
That's what he does. And
Kieran gives it to him.
He puts a finger to the lips and tells the Killorglin fans, settle down. I've been here before, played a lot of finals. Don't get too excited. I might do the flu, but I can still shoot the lights out. Alright, pick and roll up top. This game's getting exciting now into a second pick and roll. Kev Gray pulls up, he's going to shoot this. No, he hands it off to Bogdanovic.
Great defense.
With a steal. Goes full court. Great defense. Great steal of Kev Gray. He might have actually been off the knee of Keane Clark there, but the rest
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
See it here now. Great pass inside. There he goes. Strong to the basket.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, maybe he just ripped it out.
Yeah.
What a game, though.
Great game, tie game here. 4-8 apiece, 34 seconds to go.
I called this 2 weeks ago. I said this will probably be my favourite game of the weekend. I think it's going to be a cracker, and hopefully it'll finish out that way.
But I think that's been Division 1 this year. There's so many closely competitive games with close teams. Kieran looks to play again. Shot fake, one draw, pull up. Shot.
Yeah, they're going to get an extra shot though now. Like you're going to have put a 4-second differential between this shot clock and the game clock. It wasn't a bad shot to take.
Wall holds the ball. Jarvis drives middle, scoops it up, off the glass, gets a rebound, puts it back up.
Wow.
And it's good.
4-3.
17 points for Dragovitis. Keane pulls up for 3. Oh, for a run. Fantastic third quarter. Both teams swinging punches back and forward. Killorglin up by 2 at the minute. 50 points to 48. Joins the game for sure to be an exciting fourth and final quarter. Okay, here, back to the fourth quarter of a nail-biting game in lead changes, big comebacks, big shots, big defensive plays, almost a fight, so he's got it everything. Dara Jones, the free throw line, just a bit long. Another rebound by Dragovitis. It says, yep, that was a foul.
Yeah, it was. It was from behind Kieran Gallum as he took the rebound and went back up.
Dragovitis here, 22 points. 5 rebounds. In a storming game. Make that 23. Thanks to the second one.
It's Killorglin's biggest lead as well, I think, now 3 points, eh?
Yeah, might well be. Bruno Sullivan, high post, crossover.
Yeah, that's a good call too. Let's check about his third foul as well.
Now it's going to be really interesting to see. Both teams are back to 2 starting 5 units.
Yeah.
The Ballincollig ones had a lot more rest, and I know Kieran is suffering a bit. So we'll see in this fourth quarter if Killorglin make any subs at all.
I think it'll be more towards the end of the game, you know, where they
tired of it.
If Ballincollig can stay within 3-4 points of Killorglin come the last 5 minutes, I'd have to fancy them then. It could be wrong, but I'd have to fancy them then.
Dragovitis hands up to the bounce, and
Great
1-2,
pass.
great 1-2. Doesn't get the roll, but gets his own rebound. And again,
Like that was Dylan Corkery again on a block shot there, I'm pretty sure.
one of the smallest men in the court, the smallest on the Ballincollig anyways, playing great on interior defense. Good timing, anticipation, good jump.
Bit of a shout out to my man Keane down there in Portlaoise, my nephew. He's watching the games
Good stuff.
all the way back from New York this year.
Hope everyone at home enjoying the game. It's been a cracker so far. Hopefully we get a cracker at 8 o'clock tonight. Crew and Temple Road take on UCD in a ball Dublin clash. You can see Clark squares up into Sullivan at the elbow. Patient holds the ball. Give a handoff. Foul. And Craig Grape the ball. It's his third foul.
With Ronan, have you seen Ronan hesitate like that on that? Like, I mean, before when you see Ronan, I know the injury must be some kind of issue for him, because that's a shot he would take. Even if he missed it, he'd take it.
Down drives, dishes. And again, Nick, Donna's giving him that shot, he's not taking it, but he goes inside, step through, that's good.
Foul score.
He's just waiting to shoot the long range 2
There
and
you
get
go,
rid of
yeah.
him.
Absolutely.
Soft touch, high percentage shot.
He did really well against the big man, you know, Bogdanovich as well to finish there.
The second wall pulls up for 3, and it's short. Excellent three-point shooter. Didn't have to touch that time.
Last couple of weeks, Declan's gone off the boil a little bit, but you know he's probably the guy that's going to show up with a huge tree right at the end of this game or something, because that's what he's capable of.
Oh, it's a crafty foul by Declan Wall. And is it just the slightest touch in the hip? When you're in there to put you totally off, and Corkley seen the referee. Where was the ball? Corkley tried to. Corkley, for the smallest guard in Ballincollig, might be the best interior defender. That was again great help defense. Came across, stayed vertical, went straight up, contested the shot, and almost got the rebound.
And also almost got the rebound. Exactly. Yeah. No, I think he's had a fantastic game.
I like his shoes too.
And you like your shoes now.
Kieran Sullivan, or back three. Loves it. Ballincollig back in the lead, 2-point game. This one's going to the wire. Oh, what's the call here? Off the wet spot on the floor, I think. Gotta dry it up.
Absolutely no doubt that this one is going to go to the wire.
Yeah.
You see Kieran coming off the little screen from Ronan again.
If he gets any space at all, he's going to put it up. You know, one of the most accomplished three-point shooters in Irish game.
Yeah. And, you know, again, his decision making is key for Ballincollig as well. You know, he doesn't take bad shots. Referee Marion Landis just having a quick word with Declan Wall there now. See what that was about, did you?
I didn't see, no. I'm not sure what the fuck. Maybe he's asking about the Oscars. Yep. He was a big fan of the post. I wasn't myself. I was thought it was good, but it wasn't. I wouldn't give it an Oscar, like, you know.
Okay. Sorry, you've lost me on that one. I'm sure people out there know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Kevin Gray up top, high pick and roll, Bogdanovich. Switch it, goes inside.
Baseline is wide open.
Oh, Angry flop there from Kelly. Bogdanovich follows Jones' shot. Dara Jones picks it up. Another vital interception by Dara Jones there. Got the offensive rebound and easy basket. Another wet spot on the floor.
Initially it was good help, and you know when a player went to the floor and slipped,
yeah,
the help came across.
Dara Jones with 6 points there, 9 rebounds. Only one turnover in a very effective game.
A huge crowd has travelled to see both these teams play now.
Yeah, exactly. Usually in these cup finals, a lot of time you have a Dublin team, you know, a big Troy, but both these teams have quite the trek and they filled that back stand pretty well. So
yeah, huge effort.
That's support.
That's Keane, SuperValu down there. Like, I mean, they've done a great job supporting.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Killorglin.
Put some money into basketball. Ewan drives left hand, kicks to Ronan. Pulls up that jumper. Oh, what a spin ball. Kevin Gray said, what am I supposed to do? Trying to box him out.
That's what I was talking about with Ronan. That just didn't look as fluid as normal. Yeah. You know, you see it here. He takes that shot. It just looks a little bit flatter than normal with Ronan. And there's no zip on his release either.
Yeah, that's could be still balling him. You see it's strapped up there heavily. Tie game here, 7 minutes to go.
Here he is this time again.
Yeah,
pass it up.
Yeah. Good pass with Kieran inside. And that's what's it's all about Ballincollig. You know, Kieran and Ronan, great passers, gives them easy opportunities with teammates.
It's just what we talked about earlier on. It's that extra half a second he has. It looks like he's, you know, slowing down while everybody else is speeding up, if you know what I mean.
Rise kicks the wall, shot fake, epic, Rise scoops it up and in.
And every single big in there for Ballincollig is wondering how the hell did that happen?
Yeah. Just again, just weird angles in the finish, gets the shot off. Parker style. Tie game again.
I really can't believe that, you know, Keane Mack hasn't been back on the floor, you know.
He hasn't played the second half at all. Oh, he wanted to push off. First Bogdanovich.
Forced that.
Yeah, Ian McLaughlin played a bit in the first half. I haven't seen it all in the second half. He was a huge player for them in the semi-final. Kieran Sullivan pulls up in the break.
Yeah, but even in that game, like, he had 16 points in 16 minutes, you know, so like he's not getting probably the time that he thinks he deserves, and we know he deserves it, I suppose, as a player from what we've seen over the years. Surely he would give one of them a rest for a couple of minutes, you know, as we go down the stretch.
You don't know, maybe he has been missing training, or that's way off left by Kevin Gray, but there must be some reason, you know.
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
Pull up on the break. Oh, and it's good by Keane. Caught another huge shot by him. And Killorglin want to talk it over. Time out with 5 minutes 34 to go, and a Ballincollig 3-point lead. Welcome back here to the end of the closing stage of this game. Both test supporters chanting, urging their teams on. Ballincollig with a 3-point lead in an end-to-end game. Still no subs either side in the fourth quarter. Let's see what happens. Another block by O'Sullivan. Mean mugs after it. Killorglin pushes the ball. Oh, just miscommunication with himself and Kelly. That would have been easy too, but instead it's a turnover.
That's okay. They still got a 3-point lead. You know, you know mistakes like that are going to happen at some stage. You know, as well now with 5 minutes to go. Then in the last minute.
Third time this game.
Yeah.
Jacobitis is cleaning the floor. He says, "I want this job done right."
I watched the last time out from Ballincollig there, and I watched Dan O'Sullivan nearly take the whole time out talking to the players, and you know you have to admire Kieran Senior for allowing
it to happen.
You know that's fantastic coaching, and I saw him earlier with young Kieran Jr. as well doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean that shows amazing trust in his players.
Exactly.
There.
Yeah. That's something you wouldn't see in LIT.
Or Carlo.
Yeah. Well, mainly because my players are it, but I'm only joking. I wouldn't say that, boys. Like some more Keane up there, been a captain for years, very intelligent basketball mind. I let him take time out sometimes. Crowd are getting into it here. The Ballincollig drum is going.
Yeah, both sets of supporters might be helpful down the stretch as well now.
Oh, for sure. Trying to make it a home game. Let's see, Kev Graven's up. Putting on his jersey, some sort of signal. Jacobitis comes off a down screen, curve. Gray goes middle, hands comes back to Bogdanovic, 8 seconds in the shot clock. Goes middle, oh, smart cut by Declan Wall, 3 seconds of shot, he doesn't see it. 2, 1, gets it on, another block by Dylan Courtney. That might be his 5th block of the game.
I think it's definitely his 4th or 5th block, definitely.
Yeah.
He's had a cracker of a game in fairness to him.
Dylan Courtney has just made Niall McDermott's Division 1 All-Defense team for the year.
Oh, what a pass, one-handed.
Nice fake. On another block by Bogdanovic.
Oh, charge, there you go.
Mr. Defense again, gets the feet set, takes it right in the chest. 5.
That looks like the 5th foul on Kevin Gray.
Oh, that is huge, yeah. He's going to the bench. But now we'll see that man, yeah, it's his 5th foul. Great defense by Dylan Courtney. Fantastic defense display in the final from him. And Kevin Gray is out of this game. Of course, Killorglin sent home their second in my leg in March and 4th, just over Christmas there. So they're now going to play the last 5 minutes with a tired team and no American. Down by 3 points is a huge test. Now the players on the court.
Yeah, but the guy that's coming on the floor is going to give it everything here as well, and he's going to take, maybe the smartest player on the Ballincollig team.
Yeah, like Ian McLaughlin, great player, veteran player, and he really wants to win this game, not just because he's a 20-year-old bet with me from the start of the season, but Also because he's a tough competitor. He always wants to win, you know. And he's really talking out there, smiling and talking. He's just ready to go. Ronan Sullivan, see, he shouldn't be biting that
nice
shot fake.
move.
But Bogdanovic's got to realise not to bite that shot fake. He doesn't want to shoot that ball. But he got it back, and here's Ian. Comes into the game, maybe a bit cold. That's the trailer. Pulls up for free, and it's good. Splash! Tie game, 58 apiece. Ian McLaughlin with an assist in his first possession. Cam Clark goes right back. Anybody who can do that any better? There's a happy look. He skipped down the court with a free in there.
There's your answer right there, eh?
Yeah. Set up for a fantastic finish here in the arena. End-to-end stuff. Dragovitis goes loaded down. That's a turnover. Ballincollig has 1 point. The Ballincollig bench are loving it. And you love to see it. There's guys on that bench haven't got a minute this game, but are totally engaged. They're on the every play. They're talking. They're up cheering their team on. You know, some guys have their head down. They don't get in the game. That's fantastic team spirit. You know?
That's team. You know, and that comes down to the coaching staff as well. For me, I mean, that's a great job, and those guys are showing their true work by doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's see Clark there on the ball. Pulls back for free. That's long. For Thomas, the rebound. McLaughlin, sorry. On the fast break. Oh, almost loses it. He does lose it. That's a Ballincollig ball. Yeah. Maybe a bit cold sitting on the bench for.
And that's what I was just going to say.
Minutes,
he's coming in here now, you know, and we've got a timeout call now.
Okay, timeout call. I think it was a Ballincollig timeout. 3 minutes to go. 3-point game. Go nowhere. Okay, welcome back here to the last 3 minutes of an excellent Players Cup final as Rudy Sullivan says, let's run chest. Comes down, that's Keane on the high post. Got down screen action for the American. Handoff, three is short, but Kelly gets the rebound and picks up the foul. Sometimes those are hard rebounds, those 3-pointers, just they drop short and touch the rim and the defense isn't ready.
Yeah, as well as that, like for Jack, he's kind of caught under the basket on the rebound. He did well to get any kind of shot away at all there.
First one is off. Trying to make it a 2-possession game. Of course, Killorglin's American Kevin Grace fouled out of this game.
Free throws are going to be huge coming down the stretch with Killorglin on 5 team fouls already now.
Yep. Only one for Ballincollig. Second one is good. It's a 2-possession game. Ballincollig up by 4. Second wall on the ball. He's not going to panic, but he's got the glove on him. Dylan Corgley, and again, nearly gets the steal. Nearly forces an 8-second call. I wouldn't want to play against this guy. His defense is unreal.
Ever.
Baseline drive, baseline kick. Reversal, Dara Jones. Lovely pass by Killorglin. Just short on Dragovitis.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Dragovitis' maybe first shot in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to be more on the
Kieran
ball.
O'Sullivan has taken him on defense and just done a great job of shutting him down.
Blocked by Bogdanovich, but he's too quick to get rid of it. Nearly lost it, but Dragovitis comes up with it. Second wall, advances to the head. McLaughlin reverses. It's an open free throw. Dragovitis set it good. He uses all of the rim and a butt of the backboard, and it drops. And it's a 1-point game.
Can't leave him open like that. You know what the end result's going to be.
2 minutes to go, 1-point game. Who's your money on?
I'm going Killorglin just because of the foul trouble. Or sorry, Ballincollig just because of the foul trouble for Killorglin.
Kieran Sullivan pulls up. That's a bit long, but another big rebound by Kelly. It turns it over. It is trapped there. The players are sort of a bit stagnant around him. Someone they get open.
Maybe should have put it off the feet of the Killorglin player.
Well, McLaughlin wants Jacobidis in the post, but instead they'll get Bogdanovic. He goes straight to the rim.
Another block
There's another
shot.
block by Runa Sullivan, but huge rebound Declan Wall. Is that another block shot by Runa Sullivan? Another rebound Declan Wall. Jacobidis going to pull it for free. No, pulls it out. McLaughlin drives middle. Great dump down pass. 1 minute 20 to go, 1 point game, and Killorglin line number 2. And Ian McLaughlin saying to the crowd, let's go, we're in a cup final, let's hear you.
That's a great pass for me, and to find the open man down low. Now, the one thing I'll say, I'm not going to be hopefully the commentator's curse when we played against this guy a couple of weeks ago. His free throw shooting wasn't great. 50% to save most of the game.
Yeah. That one's off. Maybe this could be a tactic with them if Killorglin do get a lead. Pack a jock. As you say, 50%, second one good, but that means a tied game. 1 minute 20 to go, both sets of fans are getting excited.
I don't want to mention those words, Niall, but they might come up there. OT might be on the way.
Yeah.
First game of the weekend.
Here's on, nice fake. Pulls it out. He's looking for a shot here, Kieran Sullivan, but it's not really on.
He's got the big man though. He's trying to get him away from the basket.
Cam's going to pull up from deep.
Whoa! Hello!
Keane Clark with an offensive exhibition here. Another big time 3-pointer. 50 seconds on the clock.
Don't foul him. What a
that
steal!
guy, Dylan Clark with a steal. Mr. Defense does it again.
There's a foul as well.
Yeah.
Going to put Corkery on the line. That's a magnificent defensive play there from Dylan Corkery.
There's 4 or 5 blocks. He drew the charge and fouled Kevin Gray out of the game. There's a couple of steals. There's the big 3. That's a tough shot.
I mean, he's got a hand in his face. It reminds me of 1 or 2 of CJ Fulton's from the other day.
Again, the CJ reference. But I think in that case, you've got to make him drive. But only about 3 seconds left in the shot clock, Okay, get a breather. 40 seconds left. 3-point game. Join us in a minute.
Corkery.
First one is good from Corkery.
Gives the crowd a little look there as well.
You make it 5-point game.
Yes, sir. He's going to make deck work as well now.
Solid defense again. It didn't get the call at time, but it looked a good defense to me.
Yeah, he's not arguing the call. I'd agree. I'd be disappointed if he was called on one of my players.
It's one of those sort of block charge. I'll see it again tomorrow here. Like, maybe it wasn't in position yet. Maybe there's correct call, but it's one of those borderline ones. Donna Sullivan back in the game.
Yeah, just for his defense, I'd say. And
he's veteran play.
There he is again. Don't do that. Linda's going to have a word now. Don't do that. That's going to end up as a T.
See that again. Yeah.
He's done a good job of getting the block on there. He doesn't need to let him know.
A wee bit inexperienced, young player, of course. Oh,
what
great,
a pass! Oh, that's goaltending.
Yeah.
That is goaltending.
Yeah, it is. But well, it was in the last game too. It's a 1 possession game. They've got a 2 second differential, but they got it foiled anyway.
I hope we get to see that again. Watch this here now.
Yeah.
When he goes up, the ball goes out of his hand and then he grabs the ring.
But again,
It's goaltending.
It was, but that's Ian McLaughlin creating again, getting an assist.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
How looking back, he should be a game error. Even look at Jacobitis. He reminds me of Rocky Balboa in Rocky 2. He's just hands on the knees. He's exhausted out there. He's flying about all game, you know. Just to give him 2 minutes at the end of the third quarter, just to get his breath back. You know, maybe that's why he hasn't been so effective in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree. Pushed it out to a 2 possession game.
Again, need a quick shot here. Doesn't have to be a free, but needs to be a quick one. Ian goes to the ram. Gets blocked by Rona Sullivan. And maybe that's fourth block as well. That's a foul there. And it's looking like it's going to be Ballincollig's day. 4-point game, 14 seconds. They're going to the line for 2.
As we know, it's not over yet, but like you're sending Cam to the line now. He missed one the last time. I don't see him missing one this time. Could be wrong, but a little bit less pressure now with a 5-point game, 14 seconds to go. He wants the defense to be up. Oh, misses the second.
Oh, put him way out. And it almost went in.
That's
it. That's the game. Keane Sullivan's going to the crowd. They throws the ball on the crowd. And they're loving it. Ballincollig, first year in the league. Aspirations to win Super League. They'd eyes this cup all year and they've done it. They've won the President's Cup. Killorglin are bitterly disappointed, but they're still top of the league. They've had to play for it.
You know, you look at these guys. These guys have played with each other since they were 10 years of age.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's, a fantastic story. Look how much it means to Cam Clark. Like, he's inconsolable down there. He's got guys all around him. Dan O'Sullivan as well.
Dan O'Sullivan, you see guys tears in their eyes there because you love to see that. You know, many guys so emotional there. Like,
there's the 2 Kieran's. They're showing everything that it means.
And those guys, like, I know their pre-season started last June and they were training 3 times a week over the summer. So
who's the first man up the floor from Killorglin? Of course, is Ian McLaughlin. Showing the sportsman that he is.
Yeah.
Fantastic achievement for Ballincollig Basketball Club.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Cracker game, but Killorglin played their part too. It was just like...
Killorglin are a great team now.
Great team, great players.
You don't go losing one game in the league all year without being a great team. And they've showed exactly how good they are. Killorglin coming up to be presented from Teresa Walsh, President of Basketball Ireland.
We didn't see any of the young players in the game today, but they do have a lot of talented young players too. We see them on the podium there. So.
And do you think, like, down the stretch now that the legs got a bit more tired, is that the reason?
I think especially for Jacobitis, because he puts in so much effort. He's so much. Maybe at the start of the fourth quarter, he wasn't himself. It's just to give him a 2-minute breather at the end of the third quarter, get a good break, get him back in the fourth. But
Kieran O'Sullivan did a great job on him in the fourth as well. Kept him quiet for a long time, kept him away from the ball for a long time.
But then again, easy for us to set up here. When you're down in the heat of the battle, coaching, sometimes you just sort of you stick with the players, when you know. So.
But it seems to be like the last few games I've seen Killorglin play. That's the way they've run their bench. It's just, maybe 6, possibly a 7th man in, and that's it. Not going any further than that. Whereas with Ballincollig, they went to maybe 8 or 9 today at times.
Yeah, I'd say definitely, because they had Jimmy off the bench, they had Don Sullivan off the bench, Colin Murray came and played some good minutes.
Yeah, so they went to 8,
Yeah, they had
I'm going to leave you and love you.
so,
I'm going to leave you there now.
now we have Ballincollig on the podium, led by Kieran O'Sullivan. Get this medal. I know these guys put in a lot of work all year and really targeting the cup, and they've got it. Colin Murray was a good spark off the bench. Dylan Quirk had a fantastic game, efficient on offense, great on defense, really two-way player. Okay, and it's the MVP of the final. Cameron Clark, 49 points. Both captains rode in the Kieran O'Sullivan, go up to put him in to get the cup, and this is going to be a little pause here for a polite photo, and these guys are going to go nuts. Wonder if they're staying the night. It's going to be a fun place anyway. Oh, the photo first. Teresa and Fran there better watch out, because these guys are about to storm the stage. Alright folks, that's all from us. Thanks very much for tuning in. Make sure and check out TG4 at 8 PM for the men's Super League final. Black Amber 10 Below versus UCD Marion.